Hello everyone, this is Creator GX and welcome to the GxCraft today. Today we actually have a match of great importance, although I'm sure it was casted by many a caster at this point. It is a legendary game of EGIdra versus LiquidHuK. And... oh, I'm sorry, I'm a bit distracted by looking at the other screen. Today here we have LiquidHuK as the red Protoss. Right now he is ranked 424 in the world, and in his region he is ranked 59, both Grandmaster. He actually plays most of his games on the Korean servers, so that's always fun. Well, you know, once you're pro and you play on the Korean servers, it's just like, you're good. I mean, granted, he's not as high as, you know, the main Korean players like Select or what have you, but pretty high in my opinion. And over here in the blue corner, we'll see EGIdra, a legendary Zerg player, who is currently ranked 54 in the world, and in his region he's ranked 14th. Though granted, I would rank him 13th because one of the high-ranking Grandmasters right now is actually a hacker. So that's not fun at all, and I'm waiting for Blizzard to fix that. And I made a mistake of not putting up the production tab. But yeah, let's just get started on this thing. Going into it, I think they're not going to change from the standard until about... yeah, they're not going to change from the standard until about, I think, maybe the 15 food mark, I don't know. But for right now, like, let me actually explain a bit about this game in context. This is infamous for an entirely different reason, which you will see in Game 2. So if you're watching this to watch that, you can just skip to Game 2, just so you know. And okay, we're seeing now that IdrA just laid down his spawning pool, and he's letting the probe see it. I don't know if he's gonna cancel it to give him an idea to like dissuade him, but he's just the Protoss HuK is just now getting out his gateway. I'm still trying to remember the names of all these things. It's kind of embarrassing, and I pray Protoss. And he's also getting a second pylon out to make sure he doesn't supply block himself early in. But yeah, they've already scouted each other out. And so far we're not seeing a great division of tactics. Taking a look at the economy scale, actually. Again, pretty even. I think maybe, no, there's like visually no difference, but it's very obvious that, oh, I see what HuK was doing. He was half convinced that IdrA was going to go fast expand, instead he's going early gas. Well, not early gas, I guess he just means he's going gas. Instead, he's actually getting Baneling speed. If that pool is to be believed, I'm trying to see if it is. No, he's not going Baneling speed, but I think he might. He loves to be ultra aggressive. That's one of the big things about IdrA. He's incredibly aggressive with his army from the beginning to the very end. But the trade-off for that is, while he is masterfully good, he's a dick. He's a big old dick. And I probably should be saying that with my mature content filter on. So, yeah, if you have a mature content filter on your StarCraft, you won't be able to hear me. Cocksmack. Alright, but taking a look over here, we're not seeing too different from the standard. I think he might be, HuK might be going 4-gate, but that's just me. He's letting the drones see it, or might not letting him see it, but, okay, the Zerglings are gonna go in real quick now, and, yeah, you see what I mean by really aggressive? He's just poking up in there, just to try to spook him a little. And this Overlord here is just gonna, like, basically just mine in and see when he gets at his Nexus. Once that goes down, I think he is going to at least poke at the Nexus until he gets a good army in. Not sure what happened there. I'm pretty sure that was a scout he had in the entire time. So, well done, HuK. Alright, we're seeing now, so far he only has a Stalker and a Zealot out, but if he's going 4-gate, that is pretty much the standard to start. Is he going 4-gate? Yes, he is! I see 4 gateways, there's no reason it wouldn't be 4-gate. I think he may actually sacrifice his initial overlord to check, you know, to check if, what's the word I'm looking for? He'll sacrifice his initial overlord to see if he's going 4-gate, and I think that's what IdrA usually does, which is how he gets such the advantage in scouting. But taking a look, he's about to... He has his queen on here, so he can saturate that, and I'm pretty sure he's going to be droning up. Let's actually take a look at the income tab now. And so far, yeah, IdrA's slightly ahead. At least in the mineral count. In the gas count, the Protoss is going rather heavier. But early in, Zerg are very heavy on minerals, as are anyone. But, yep, he is going to sacrifice his overlord so he can get the coveted sight of the... Oh, and it's gone. I don't know if he actually saw that second. Oh, crap. I didn't need to do that. Yeah, he saw the third one, but I think he is going to assume it is a 4-gate. He's sending an overload over here to see when he gets that. I'm not really sure why. Like, clearly he might want to grab... Actually, that might be better for him. I haven't seen this map in a long time, though. Alright. Yeah, we're seeing he's getting his Zerglings out to get a little bit of sight in, and having trouble keeping track of them. He's laying down the forge, Johnny LaForge. And he's gonna poke in real quick just to see what he has. He knows that second is there, regardless of the overlord being there or not. What are they? Oh god, I'm horrible. I'm trying to hold the microphone up at the same time. And now his initial probes, like, transferring in are gonna be harassed. He managed to get 2 Zerglings in, it's gonna go into the main. He has warp gates, I'm not sure exactly why he's not able to. That might be why he has none left. But he managed to take care of it, so all is well. All is well! Once again, this cast is brought to you by random sodas I have lying around the house. And now we're gonna see a hallucination, so he can finally get HuK can finally get scouting in. I really need to learn to not call them a Zerg or a Protoss, and rather refer to them as their names. It's easier with HuK and IdrA, I should say, but it's not so much with, you know, names less memorable. Yeah, he's gonna poke in and see he's going a bit heavier Roach. But I'm pretty sure... No, he does not have... He doesn't have... Oh! Did he actually get a glimpse of that? Yes, he did. He saw that that third is there. And he might actually take advantage of what he saw. I don't think he realizes that he saw it. I don't think IdrA realized that HuK saw that he grabbed the third. But we're now seeing that because he knows those Protoss are away, these Zerglings will play and get hit in the face by giant proton blasts, as is customary in the Zerg lifestyle. But I'm not so sure if it's a good idea to let these stalkers go free. Oh no, they're gonna take care of it. But we're seeing right now he's getting Epitomized Carapace for... I'm not sure what that's for. Oh wait, that's for Overlord speed. And he's also getting a couple Roach tech. Yeah, we're seeing now they're going to be able to burrow and move. That'll be good, but I'm wondering if HuK is going to try to make the attempt to try to snipe that. He doesn't have the forces to do it. But he's going to make another scout attempt. 3 scouting attempts at once. That's quite something. And he's going to just deny the gold for the HuK. The HuK. Yes, the HuK. But right now we're seeing IdrA has a big supply advantage. Actually, taking a look at the army. It really doesn't tell me anything. But going back to the production tab, we're actually going to take a look at the units itself. We're seeing... Oh, I guess HuK managed to grab an Overlord for himself. But we're seeing it's a mostly Roach army. I'm seeing maybe... How many units on the field? There's 21 Roaches, 6 Zerglings, mainly for scouting, and most of it comprised of... well, Roaches and Zerglings. He only has 3 Queens out, pretty much 1 for each. of these hatcheries, and he's basically trying to block expansion and try to get the speed wherever he can. But mostly his unit composition comprised mainly of roaches, so he is caught up with HuK, his EGIdra. But I'm not sure if it's a good idea to leave these guys right here. But he is basically using these his stalkers. HuK is using these stalkers mainly to get. I stumble a lot, don't I? He is using his stalkers. He's using his... Oh god, I'm not even sure what I'm supposed to say. Regardless, he's basically going to be using his stalkers to, like, make sure I just not doing anything funny over here. But now I think he is going to move out for a little bit of a push, and I'm not sure if this is a great idea right now, because he is very roach heavy, and none of them have upgrades, I don't think. Oh wait, no, Protoss does have a upgrade. Let's actually check the EGIdra cam. Taking a look at EGIdra's. He does see it's on the way, obviously. But, oh no. Oh wait, no, that's just an overseer. I think he sees this overseer, the observer, but he's not going to be able to hit it, because I don't see any hydras. But he does have infestors in there. Okay. Yeah, we're seeing he's trying to get rid of these overlords, which will set him back a little bit, but his food supply is ridiculous right now. He should have at least taken a moment to harass, because he's gotten this third. He knew it was there, he didn't do anything about it, and he's now securing his fourth. Still on 2, and we're not seeing the battle just yet, but we are going to see it soon. I'm not sure if he realizes this. I've never seen this in a pro game. EGIdra actually using a changeling effectively. He's not able to detect it at all. Does HuK see this? No, he does not. But I think he is aware that he doesn't have it under his control. I just think he's not going to be able to do anything about it yet. Oh, okay, we're going to see the push. He's almost maxed now. These are going to completely demolish the units. Yep. HuK needed a lot more immortals to... Oh, and he's doing... He burrowed underneath the force fields. Yeah, these roaches... Actually, I'm surprised. The roaches didn't completely clear them up, because they... Because... I don't know why. I'm pretty sure it might be entirely because of the upgrades. In fact, where are these roaches now? Roaches, where'd you go? Yeah, there they are. Yeah, they have +1 too. As well. Oh my. That is a lot of roaches. Now he has a surround. I don't know what to make of this. These roaches should be cleaning them up, but they are doing ridiculous amounts of damage. I'm pretty sure it's related to micro at this point. Oop. No one saw that. No one saw that. But yeah, now they're going to be cleared up. And now he's going to be getting +2. So now HuK is completely without an army. And now is basically the best time to strike. We'll take a look at the unit composition right now. Yeah, those zealots and stalkers that he has right now are the only units he has. And I'm kind of confused what's actually happening here. Apparently HuK decided to make himself a little cannon fortress. But it's going to be completely effective because these roaches and infestors are going to be moving in from here, and he has no army to get rid of this. And he's all, like, EGIdra's nearly maxed out, and HuK is going to be pushing in right now. HuK is completely defenseless against an attack of this magnitude. Even the Colossus that are coming out, which is not a great plan against Roach. I think it might be better if he actually went Void Ray, but they are so easily counted. I think he is going to be securing this as his third, finally. But it's no use because EGIdra has his fourth now. He went way too late in getting his third. This HuK. Which is sad. I mean, of EGIdra, you really should have known better, that he expands like crazy. And I'm not entirely sure what he's doing with all these zealots. But let's actually take a look at HuK, because I'm focusing way too much on... take a look at EGIdra, because I'm focusing way too much on HuK. Well, actually, am I not able to find... Oh, there they are. Yeah, we're gonna be seeing, once these Broodlords come out, it's gonna be all over. This is basically HuK's game to lose, as IdrA is almost maxed, and HuK is trying to recuperate as fast as he can, but he just can't with his economy right now. Which is... yeah, he's kind of just like hoping he's gonna be able to recover and that he's not attacking. But it's IdrA, so he knows he's gonna be as aggressive as possible. And he's securing his 5th where Protoss usually do, so this is not gonna be terribly good. Is this loaded up? No, it's not. He's just gonna be in there to bug him. Yeah, he'll be taking care of that, but as that happens, his intentions are elsewhere. Yeah, we're seeing the Broodlords are doing the initial damage against the probes. Now it's going to be denying mining from HuK. For HuK. As we're seeing long distance mining for these probes. Yeah, we're seeing, okay, the Colossus are going to be able to defend against the Broodlings, but now I'm pretty sure these Roaches are going to come out the minute they see the main army. But he has no defense against something this far in. I don't think he has vision of it, actually. Let's take a look. He does have vision, but I don't think he has the range. Oh no, he's trying to get his attack level 1 out, but it's not going to be enough. What the hell? How the hell does IdrA have 204? How is that possible? I'm really confused, actually. I didn't know that was possible. How did he do that? Oh, maybe it was more Broodlords, actually, but that's really confusing, actually. That is how good IdrA is at macroing. He's able to make units that cannot possibly be made, but these Roaches are going to come in, and they're going to be completely stewing through this. And they're going to be so massive that it's actually making my computer hurt. His 5th is finally down, with a Spore Crawl. I'm not entirely sure why. I'm pretty sure he was half expecting some Dark Templars, but yeah, they're going to clean this up. These Roaches are going to completely plow through, regardless of these force fields. But HuK has a way of making through this, so maybe he can... Yeah, he's pulling back. He's actually going to take away his 3rd. That's actually the better idea in this situation, because he was plowing into this. And now with that, he's going to be still mowing this down. So he's making him do a 2-pronged attack. He's still going to lose this and this at the same time. And he says GG. So yes, I don't think I actually properly explained how the hell this game came out. This is actually the part of the winning bracket in MLG Dallas last year. Or this year. I could be entirely wrong. So yeah, it was HuK versus IdrA. And this is actually a best of 3. So we'll be going into that game right after this bomb.